Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy, Green Pastures Farm. We are getting ready to bring some bulls up here on this farm, and these are the new set of Macho bulls. We've just got 3 left from last year. We pulled semen. We had them collected this morning, and I guess they didn't like that. They have a steer up there that they actually have the animals jump on, and my bull's like, that's not a cow. I'm not going to jump on that. But one of them did, so I got one. 814 was collected, and we'll see how that turns out. Never had semen collected before, so that's a new one for me. But anyway, this is we just had the bulls on this one, golly, 3 weeks ago. Folks, we were getting rain. I mean, it rained 4 days in a row last week, and we just can't keep up with it. It's just nuts. Everything's exploded. We got tons and tons and tons of forage. You know what? I'm not going to complain about it. The boys are bringing the new set of Macho bulls up the hill. They're down there sorting them out of the pasture right now. We're going to walk them up this hill. And they're going in with the 3, there's just 5 coming. And they're going in with the 3 that we had collected this morning. So we're keeping them out of the bull mob, because people come into the herd and their eyes are glued to those, and they're like, no, that's the one we want. I'm like, sorry, those aren't for sale. Well, the 3 Macho bulls are, but the new 2019 group that we picked out, we're going to use those. Those are going to go on our cows. So if we put them in with a bull mob, everybody, and heck, that just shows you they know bulls. They always pick out our best. And as a producer and you're selling bulls, you should keep at least the top tier for yourself, so that you've always got the best bulls breeding your best cows. That's part of being a good cow-calf producer. You want the best. You don't want to be using anything that's less than best. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, you're going to see them in a minute if they get them out here on the road. It's hot. They're probably laid down underneath a shade tree. We're finally here at summer. I'm going to walk back out here because I'm shooting this video, but also I don't want to mess up my job. And my job is taking that reel and hooking it right over there when I see bulls coming. I don't want to put it up right now though, because if a car comes and I don't get over here in time, that's an old reel. Yeah, that's an old Brian. You can tell old Brian because it's got that different guide on it. Yeah, they made a good reel, except for, you can see I took that's the hole where their latch mechanism was. That really, really is a bad latch. But they don't seem to want to fix it, so I just quit complaining about it. I don't buy them anymore. I'm not going to buy a reel that won't hold the latch open for me. It's ridiculous. But you can see we have got, let's clear up to my waist. You can see the 4-wheeler tracks down through there. We just drove checking the fence and stuff, and there's some autumn olives in there. Those make good shade trees for the bulls. It's just, I can't believe how quickly things grow back when you get this heat. I mean, we just grazed that. That's 3 weeks. And this is May 24th. Grazed this 3 weeks ago. And here's a really good one. Look at this one. Folks, that's called the giant ragweed. I love giant ragweed. And that little spider there. Where you at, buddy? Why can't I see that spider? Am I just blind? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's a He's kind of a different looking dude. Looks like he just got... It looks like he just got legs on one side. Huh. Kind of toss him around a little bit there. I don't know, buddy. Did you lose your legs on your right side? Anyway, we've got some good shade here. The bulls enjoy it up in here, and we're gonna have a really good water point there. I'm gonna probably get the rock skirt put on this pond. That's that new pond that we just built last fall. It's already full of water. Look at that. I mean, it's up. The pipe is just barely sticking out. Just a pretty area up here. Lots of forage. Lots of good shelter belt. I like wintering animals up here because there's lots of places for them to get in out of the wind. A lot of cedars, a lot of timber, lots of draws. And when it gets cold, it's pretty nice to have one of those areas, you know, for your animals. Well, I see somebody on the road down there. So that's Ben, I think, in the front. There's a four-wheeler in front of that gate. He's probably sooking to him. The bulls are probably like, we just want to lay down in the shade. But we're going to get him up here and put him in with the other macho bulls. And then we'll have a mini mob of bulls, and the big mob is about 3/4 of a mile that way. Down that ridge. This is what we call Cindy's 40. And that goes on to Francis's. There's a, well, there they come. Yep. There's 100 acre, let's see. There's 160 acres back there. Yep, here comes Ben. I don't know if that's Ben or Isaac. He's got some bulls behind him. I think the bulls will just soon lay down in the shade as come up that hill. They got to climb a pretty good hill here, and it's hot. We got them now. There's a fence on each side, and I've got the big red gate open there. And I got to show you this. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all the wheel. We had an intern at was a really good blacksmith, and I told him I wanted a latch, something that I could just run a chain through. This is his version of a latch. Look at that. I mean, he built a pretty fancy little latch there. And then he built this wheel. So we got a wheel out here on the end of that gate. That works really nice, because that wheel keeps all the weight off that corner post right there. So you don't need an H-brace. If you put a wheel, that's an 18-foot gate. It's a steel wheel, it's heavy duty. And he just took a piece of angle iron and bolted it down that pipe. And then he's got a little axle down there. That wheel will last. That wheel will still be in operation many years from now. Yeah, they're just now coming to the crest of the hill. They didn't want to come up that hill. They probably were laying down in the shade.
Yeah, well, they're up on the top. They didn't want to make their way just because they're full, they were cool. Might as well just stay where they're at, right?
And you messed up their siesta.
Yeah.
It is a pretty day. It's pretty nice when you get in the shade and the wind's blowing.
Yeah. It's a hot one. I would say it's one of the first days of summer weather.
Yeah. Well, we got more rain. We got more rain coming though.
I know. I don't know whether I like it or not.
Well, remember what that morning it was 25 below wind chill?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit better than that.
That's a little bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, but not much.
Well, you're a Michigan fella. You like that cold weather.
I just as soon have it cold than hot. Just because you can always put a layer on.
20 below? You'd rather have 20 below than hot?
No, that's a tough one.
I was gonna say, man, that's pretty brutal weather, Isaac.
I take 20 degrees.
Yeah, well, especially if you're outside working.
Yeah. No, it's not bad yet. It was only like what, like 80, mid 80s today?
Yeah, 84, 85. Well, I mean, they're taking their own good time coming up that hill.
Yep. They're full. It's like
Yep.
trying to run on a full belly. It doesn't do very good.
Whoops. Sorry about that, guys, ladies. I think they're just slow to the party today. If they smell those other older bulls in there, they're going to start bellowing probably.
They might as soon as they see that trailer.
Yeah.
They know what that means.
It didn't take me long to get the old ones off of there. They were tired of being up at that semen place today.
How'd they do?
Well, two of them wouldn't even ride the steer.
Really?
They're like,
Cow.
that's not a cow, but 814 did.
Okay.
So he said he got a couple really good samples off of him. So, yeah.
Wrong gate, buddy.
He's like, no, that's where my buddies went. Yeah. Oh, he's slicked off nice. Whew. He is just a chunk of meat, that one. Well, they got 3 older brothers in there now, so this will be our mini mob of bulls. A little better pasture than where they're at. Again, these bulls have a low center of gravity. They're not that tall, but they just get thicker and thicker and thicker as they age. And the Macho bull, the oldest one, he's a 4-year-old. He's pretty much mature. He's right at 1,400, but the 3-year-old bulls, they're still around 1,200. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. We're going to go get some lunch, and everyone hit that subscribe button on the way out, and we'll see you next time.